welcome to a brand new episode here on 1950's Farm. So what are we up to today? Well, as you know from the last episode, we finished the episode off by mowing the grass, and today we're gonna finish off by getting the hay done and getting it all baled and raked and then baled, obviously, and then we'll have plenty of feed then for the cows, and also as well it will be then time to start thinking about harvest, because as I say, the dairy's wheat field is very nearly ready to harvest now. So I'm quite lucky actually today, because I've got a worker from the dairy that's come over to the farm to help out. So we're motoring along very nicely today. The grass has all been cut, and the headlands of both grass fields have been tedded, and Jack's come along and very kindly driving the tedder for us while we get rode up, and then as soon as we get rode up, obviously we'll be baling then. Try not to miss any if I can help it. So yeah, Jack is busy over there. As I say, really grateful to have his help, but and we can get those bales done and get them in that bale shed, and then that will be a good amount of feed then for the winter, because we are slowly but surely finishing off the feed that we had for last year's winter. So we need to start replenishing stocks, and as I say, we get the wheat harvested in. I don't know what the dairy does with the actual wheat, whether it keeps it for milling or whether they sell it, but obviously the wheat offers a valuable commodity for them and the dairy, which is the straw. So we'll have more baling there to do, which is good. And if we can get a contract or two this year with the combine, that would be even better. Because as I say, it wasn't too long before Harry started to do little bits of, as he says in the beginning, it wasn't necessarily contracting work, it was more helping out friends, but that kind of grew to then suddenly like other people that he didn't necessarily know coming to him and saying, well, could you give us a hand, or and that's kind of how it grew. So as I say, we've got some epic combining to do this year, because we've got obviously my little field which we'll use our combine for. Harry sort of bought the combine with a little bit of the money that the government gave for starting his farm and getting it up and got the grant. That was the word I was looking for. And so Harry bought the combine, and we did, I think the first ever episode of 1950's Farm, I think, was with that combine. I think it was me combining the wheat field that we had last year. So we'll be using that on our field. This field, come the fall, will be divided up. So we'll have half of it as hay and then half of it as cropped, and that will sort of help to move us along a little bit more. Because as I say, we Harry's farm, you know, he sort of says that it was what can I say? It was a small holding, sort of in terms of a British terminology, because I'm not sure that Americans probably use short holding as a thing, but over here in the UK, a short holding is like a small farm that probably has about like 50 acres or whatever. And Harry sort of says that it was a small concern and stuff, and he seems to sort of kind of be of the opinion that it didn't grow that fast. But as I sort of look through the records, yeah, the farm did seem to grow quite rapidly. And whilst he wasn't able to buy brand new stuff like the dairy farm or dairy/arable farm that he worked for up until he took out his grant and started to farm for himself. So unlike them, he wasn't able to buy brand new stuff, and it was sort of mainly second-hand things that he was buying. But his land amount grew quite quickly as well. Within 3 years, he'd sort of doubled his land plot in terms of arable fields and sort of farming and stuff like that. Beef cattle had come onto his farm then by that point as well. And I sort of had a look through the history books in America and beef farming, and it was big business, very early on, and it sort of just feels like it wasn't never quite that big here in the UK, but I'm sure it must have been. But I mean, again, having said that, I mean, the farm that I worked on, we had beef stock, but we had dairy stock too, but we did have quite a bit of beef stock, which sometimes I would go and just sort of help out, whether it be, carting manure or liquid manure. That would be probably as sort of far as me helping out there would go, but occasionally we would go to, certainly in the winter time, if there wasn't much to do on the arable side of things, we might go down there and just help out, like I say, carting muck or whatever. But yeah, beef doesn't really seem in this country to be a massive thing. Certainly there's quite a few farms in Yorkshire that are beef farmers, and possibly even maybe Scotland with the Aberdeen Angus, but it does feel a predominantly dairy country, although our dairy industry is rapidly declining. Certainly in the area where I live, we had 4 big dairy farms, and all 4 have gone. I think the last one's dispersal sale was about a fortnight ago. So yeah, dairy in this country is, the British government are doing a very good job of getting rid of farming altogether in this country, and just importing all of our food, which is not going to be great when the Russians decide to invade, in my humble little opinion. But yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. As I say, there's many arable farms this year already, and we're only in early April. I've been to probably 4, maybe 5 arable farm dispersals, and just had a look around and seen, sort of what they've got and what have you, and it's a really sad state. But anyway, enough of the politics. We're going to get on with today's video, so I'm going to leave you with some lovely music, and I will see you at the end when we get the baler out of the shed, which hopefully won't be too long, won't take us too long, and I'll see you when we do, or even at the end. If the video hasn't gone on too long, I might even try and get it baled as well. But if I don't quite get it baled, I'll bale it off camera, collect the bales, and then we'll be ready to move into some more fertilising. We've got some more fertilising to do, and I think we may even have a little bit of spraying to do as well. So, yeah. So as I say, I'm going to leave you with some lovely music, and I will see you at some point towards the end, or when we get the baler out, or whenever. But I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Doing crazy dreaming.
And I'm back. How are we all doing? Well, we've got it tedded and we've got it raked, and now we're getting it baled, and it's not gone too bad actually. It's gone pretty well. I thought that the helper would struggle maybe with the fences a little bit, but not in the end. He did very well, so I'm very happy. So I'm probably going to end this video here, and thank you all very much for watching, and yet again thank you all massively for the amount of support that you've given me. I set a target 2 days ago at 125 subscribers to have 150 by the time May the 1st came, and 2 days later I'm on 155. So we'll have to set another target, 175. We go up in 25s because you know, I just think it's sort of a nice rounded number to go up in. But honestly, I can't thank you all enough for the support and everything that you have given me over the last probably week and a half. Honestly, it's been incredible. So thank you all so much. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on today's video or any of the other videos that are up at the moment, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks ever so much for your company for this video, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.